T-I-C-O-25.
Your content will begin shortly.
Well done.
Thank you for watching.
N-T-I-C.
Hey. That does make me think that I should definitely do a first redeem. Although I'd have to figure out what line I want to do for it.
Good riddance, Caesar. We can finally enjoy some R&R without worrying about a Legion attack at McCarran.
All right. All right, first off, what's my inventory looking like? I don't even have any ammo for that, and I don't think I have the stats for it. Hell no. Good thing it's melee build. Alright, so... Helios 1. Alright, so basically... Cool. I need to get some Twitch Primes back. But the plan for this stream is to just do a few other like optional stuff, and then I'm gonna end the stream taking Hoover Dam. While hopefully being able to eat both the Legate as well as General Oliver. I could kill everyone here.
This is a restricted area. State your business. Your being here is a start, soldier. We aren't exactly overflowing with troopers here. But if you really want to help us, talk to the idiot with sunglasses in the back of the plant building. He's been trying to get this place running for months and hasn't made any forward progress.
Alright, actually what I'm going to do is, I think... I think North Gate's close to where the fort is. I don't even remember what I was talking about. Hey, Veronica.
What's up? What? Nice. Can I order room service?
Yeah, for sure. I think I have enough speech for Arcade Game.
Hey, you're the one who's been going around helping people around here, right? The king says to keep up the good work, and said to give you this. Help me out! Yeah, let's show them how kings rumble! You've got nothing!
Weird. Let's see. My intelligence is at a 9. Is there any way I could get it down to 3? Oh yeah, aren't I addicted? You know what? I'm here at the fort. I'll be able to get that taken care of. Let's see though. If I can reduce my intelligence with that is, I think the only way to really get a minus to intelligence would be alcohol, and that only one alcohol goes at a time. Yay! The Weathers are here. I saved them from Legion.
So the great Caesar is dead. Happy news, but I don't know that it'll make things safer. The rest of his goons may be even worse once they take power. What's a common? This will help you. Anything else? Great. Thanks. Good to hear. Oh, by the way, I got a shipment of magazines from home I'd be willing to sell if you're interested. Take.
Mm-hmm.
You'll need to wait.
Mm. Sure, that's going to be
Hey.
useful. That also took forever.
It looks like you took care of our short-term supply issues. Also, your work here in the old Mormon fort has been invaluable. Excellent. The followers... As a representative of the followers, Also, before I forget, here's a key to a safe house you can use to rest if you happen to be...
Oh, hell yeah.
Our own president murdered. Things aren't looking good.
Hey, Arcade.
Hello again. Personally, no. But thanks to you, Julie says we're... You've helped the followers, so you can't be entirely bad. To be honest, as long as you keep working to help people around here get a... All right, let's not waste any time. There are people out there to help. Things...
Huh.
I'm not exactly a mercenary, but taking out scumbags of this magnitude wouldn't cause me to lose any sleep. Sure, just don't treat me like a pack Brahmin, okay? Sure, just don't treat me like a pack Brahmin, okay?
All right. Let's go arcade. We're going to go do stuff at Helios 1. And now that I'm a member of the followers, which I wasn't expecting, here we go.
We should be up on the front lines, not out here in Bumblefuck. This place is a junkyard. Interesting.
Who the hell are you? They bring you in to replace me? They're replacing me, aren't they? Damn right you're not. Goddamn right. Why would they? You can't top this guy. Just a little more time. You can't keep Fantastic down for long. What else? I'm in charge. This whole operation depends on me. No Fantastic, no power. Got the whole NCR suckling my teats, and it feels so good. Well, see, we're getting power because the guy running this place is fantastic. But the mirrors outside aren't aimed right, so we're running at 1% efficiency, and I guess that just isn't good enough for some assholes. Trouble is, most of the controls for this place aren't here. They're in the tower. And that place has some crazy pre-war security system that the dumb shit NCR set off when they took over. Killed 2 guys. Now they won't go near it. They want me to make an omelet, but I can't break any of their eggs. Know what I'm saying? There's these 2 terminals outside. They control the mirrors. I tried fooling with them, but didn't get very far. You'd have to get them to talk to the mainframe up in the tower, then do the rest from up there. I'm guessing, but it sounds good, right? Hey, you're not thinking about going up there, are you? Well, hey, if you find yourself up at the mainframe, do yourself a favor and make sure you send the power to the right place. It needs to go to the Strip and McCarran. Because I get paid, that's why. Per kilowatt hour. Whatever the hell that is. That's where the NCR wants the power, so that's where I want it. But you know, you do that, maybe I put in a good word for you with them. Fantastic's little helper. There's a reputation you can hang your hat on. Fuck, man. Everything. I push buttons, I turn dials, I read numbers. Sometimes I make up little stories in my head about what the numbers mean. Like one time I imagined they were a code to get into a vault full of naked women. Man, how cool would that be? No, man. I know exactly what I'm doing. I just don't know what effect it's going to have. Over there controls power in this building. That station has readouts on the computer network. That big knob there makes a crazy noise. Sparks come out of that slot if you put stuff in it. And I'm learning more every day. Worried? Do I look worried to you? I've got this under control, baby. No one else can do what I do here. It was easy, man. They were going door to door asking if anyone knew any scientists. I said look no further. They asked me if I knew anything about power plants. I said as much as anyone I had ever met. They asked me how well I understood theoretical physics. I said I had a theoretical degree in physics. They said, welcome aboard. Here, you'll want this. It's the password to one of the terminals outside. Found it written on one of the stalls in the bathroom. Hey, man.
In case it's not obvious, I think you should redirect the power to Freeside and Outer Vegas. NCR troops control Hoover Dam. Why do they need more power? That's a valid point. I'm not really behind the NCR in all of this, but the last thing I want is panic in the streets. Okay.
I'll do my best.
All right, fantastic.
Hello.
Wait, I gotta talk to you.
It's unusual to see a new face here. Are you a soldier or a scientist? Then we have that in common. Whom do you typically work with? Very well, yes. I'm part of the followers of the apocalypse. If you're not familiar, we seek peace and the spread of knowledge. Knowledge that must never be lost to the world. Now your turn. That's reassuring. Although many have made that claim to them. But if it's really as you say, then take my advice. This installation carries with it dangers that no one here has realized. Take care what you do here, and who you listen to. Some things are best left buried with the old world. Then I would say do it. As long as the power of this plant is committed to the regional grid and not to a weapon, we are safe. If you're the one to restore output, then you can route the power where you choose, and they'll never be the wiser. I can't get you past the security in the tower, but I can be of some help. I've discovered a password for one of the mirror
Cool.
I don't entirely know. Our records on the company that built this place suggest that their dealings were not only in energy, but also in weapons. And I've seen equipment here marked with symbols used by the pre-war military, targeting computers, shock sensors. A code word comes up repeatedly in the papers I've looked through here. Archimedes. Yes, and the technology they have in this facility is like nothing I've seen. Some of it reminds me of Enclave equipment, but more advanced. A weapon based upon it would be catastrophic, no matter who claimed it. It's no wonder the Brotherhood wouldn't give it up. They weren't here for me to ask, but I doubt they were here for electricity. When the NCR first came here, it was under Brotherhood control. They usually steered clear of one another, but something here changed their minds. The Brotherhood's interest in pre-war technology has always been in weapons. It's likely they were trying to reclaim Archimedes when the NCR arrived. I'm a man of letters. I'd be torn to pieces by the security system they have in that tower. I'd never reach the mainframe. But eventually, the NCR will. Or if not them, Caesar's Legion. They will use this place for war. Because the possibility exists you might do anything else, you're the only choice I have. Not yet. By some miracle, they've hired an imbecile to try and decipher the systems here. He spent months working at one console trying to get the solar reflectors to track the sun. What he doesn't know is that the only thing the console controls is the plant's intercom system. I tried to tell him, but he insisted that the largest console had to be the most important. Still, it's only a matter of time. Oh, the NCR has their own designs for it, no doubt, but resists the urge to send it only to the thriving communities. The need for power is great everywhere. Distributing it evenly is the most rational and humane choice. Goodbye.
I'm pretty sure it's just like mines and stuff.
Pretty sure HQ's forgotten all about us.
Can you beat Fallout New Vegas while playing The Floor's Lava?
What's going on?
Can you beat Fallout New Vegas while being gay? You know, it sucks that I always want to play woman when I play
Patrolling the Mojave
Fallout.
almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
I'm so glad I don't have that mod. Because New Vegas has certain options for confirmed bachelor, which is the gay perk. Challenge level impossible. Oh shit. Jesus Christ.
Status report. Green. All systems within acceptable operating parameters.
Now that's a sack. Those grenades. Lock. What was I saying? I don't remember what I was saying. Edge. Oh. I hear you.
Area clear. Proceeding with search protocol.
That's right. I can cut through metal with a sword. Because I'm just that Kikaku. But yeah, Arcade's gay. And that's why I brought up being gay earlier.
Step forward and identify yourself.
Sure. Eat hot lead, you commie bastard. It takes one to know one, doesn't it, communist? Man, I sure do love fixing things. Yeah.
Warning, hostiles in
What's
area.
going on?
This is a lawful use of deadly force. Please direct complaints to your local law enforcement authorities. This area clear. Proceeding with search protocol. Warning. Dangerous fugitive is on the loose. Do not attempt to apprehend. Dangerous fugitive is on the loose. Do not abiding citizens, please leave the area.
That's a coffee pot that's awfully hot. Awfully hot coffee pot. Buffalo board seeds. Well, I probably shouldn't have. Anyway. Opinion nuts. Well, where's the auxiliary generator? Oh. Let me do something. Let me check something real quick.
I suppose an even distribution is better than nothing. What's up? I think you're on the right track. The only way to ensure relative safety and independence for the people of New Vegas is to prevent others from taking control of the region. That means no NCR, no Mr. House, and no Legion.
Cool. I agree. Bow, 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 bow. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na. Down, 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 down. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, then. You take a sip from your trusty Vault 13 canteen. Can you beat Fallout New Vegas with only a pair of bananas? Can you beat Fallout New Vegas while getting your pussy rocked by Jake Gyllenhaal? Ah, that's annoying.
What can I help you with? I saw that on the monitors here, and you sent it to... Now that the NCR has more or less what they want, hopefully their curiosity... The followers will be grateful. Here, take these as a parting gift. I hope you'll find them useful.
Can you beat Fallout New Vegas at 3 a.m. in the abandoned Denny's? Oh, yeah. I guess I can go do more
Hey,
NCR
man.
quests.
Yo.
There's nothing really stopping me. Also, Big Book of Science. I think it's useless. Yeah, it's useless. Cool. Oh, whatever. I often see thumbnails like, can you beat game with normal fucking weapon you can definitely beat the game with? I mean, yeah, but still. Like, can you beat Dark Souls with only a fist? You can. Can you defeat Jack? Can you beat Jack and Daxter with only the upper booty? Well, I mean, it's kind of a pain in the ass, but I mean, I don't see why not. Can you beat Dark Souls with only the club? Now, that one's impossible. I've never been able to beat Dark Souls with only the club. And I'm not doing a club-only run. Nope. No way, no how. Can you beat Dark Souls with only humanity? It pissed me off so much because the club is genuinely a good weapon. No, it's not. The club's poopy doo-doo. Why would anyone think it's a good idea to do that? Alright, I'm going to go to the gun runners to sell a bunch of stuff because...
Welcome, sir, or...
Oh... Let's just wait a couple in-game days. Oh, you know what? I just realized I don't remember if I got banned from the Bison Bill.
Welcome, sir.
For my next stream and challenge run, can you beat Baldur's Gate 3 as a pervert?
Hello, potential customer. Welcome, sir, or...
There we are. Oh, sell the fragment. Let's sell that. I honestly should just sell that too. Genuinely, no. I have not once been able to beat Fallout 3, or not Fallout 3, Baldur's Gate 3. Alright, that took off a good chunk of my weight. That's fine. So, why don't I finish... Return to sender.
Oh, hey.
Ranger.
Yeah? You must be mistaken. I haven't filed any report like that. Trained death clause? I would have remembered that. If someone is saying I filed that report, that's a load of crap. I won't have my name attached to a clerical error. Yeah, it's a damn shame. There was a lot of talk about expelling her from the Rangers, especially once the gambling and drinking started. Being posted here is her second and last chance, and so far, I'm not impressed. Link's jumpy all the time, and the others are sick of it.
Okay, you could also not be a dick, but okay. Ranger.
This is a military outpost. High casualties? We've had one broken ankle, but nobody at this post has died. Any injury, illness, or death gets radioed to Ranger HQ at Camp Golf. Chief Hanlon and his aides compile the reports and assign reinforcements as needed, and they're not needed here. There are other ranger posts around. Rhea's got the numbers wrong. Not much more to...
Okay.
Wish I could have been there to see Caesar die. What an asshole.
I mean, he was pretty tasty.
No sudden moves and you... No, I didn't. You might hear that kind of nonsense from a drunk trooper on the strip, but not from me. The Legion doesn't have super mutants. That patrol was wiped out by its own incompetence. A couple of the troopers were fooling around with a grenade when it went off.
Looks like we booted the Legion out of Nelson. About damn time.
God damn it. All right, let's try this again from the top. Challenge run. Can you beat Bubsy 3D?
Hello?
I just realized I shouldn't have been listening to the radio. That's fine, though.
Welcome back. I knew it. Every one of the false reports was signed off by Chief Hanlon at Camp Golf. But why would the Chief manipulate the reports? I need you to take everything we found to Chief Hanlon and confront him with it. I don't want to make this public unless we have to. Bye.
We're just not going to talk about how me breaking my ankles is the optimal choice.
President Kimball was a soldier. It's up to us to make the Legion pay for it.
Yeah, totally. You have to make them pay for what they did. Yup. Mm-hmm. Totally. Make them pay. Mm-hmm.
I'm occupied at the moment. Back west, you don't see too many of these. Lakes, I mean. Natural or man-made. Any kind, really. We neglected the dams or pumped all the water out a long time ago. Owens, Isabella, the San Luis. Drained the aquifers of everything they had. Just a lot of mud and dust now. It's a different feeling, but if you're here long enough, it starts to seem normal. That's what a ranger's life is now, looking east. You must be the courier folks have been talking about. Word on the Mojave has a way of burning decent people up. But it sounds like you've done... Hold on. Don't worry, not much.
President Kimball was a soldier's soldier. It's up to us to make the Legion pay for what they did.
Wish I could have been there to see Caesar die. What an asshole.
What an asshole.
Sorting and manipulating intelligence is what I do. It's what Rangers are supposed to do. This job isn't all gunfighting and gulping shots of whip. You have you? Misdirection. When you're misdirection's what saved me all these years. It's what saved us at Hoover Dam. But it's been 5 years now, and Caesar's right across that lake. He's closer now than he ever was before. I was a young man once. I know what it's like to want to fight for your home. But this isn't it. It's never gonna end, this fight with Caesar. People back home don't know what these young men and women are in for. The Legion is the worst enemy we've ever faced. But we can't stop Caesar here. Not without getting a lot of good people killed. More than anyone cares to count up. But even if we do stop him, I don't see how we're ever gonna be able to pull out. We're fighting on their behalf, but Mr. House and the families are stringing us up inch by inch. They'll drain us dry while we fight and die over this dam. We offered them sanctuary in NCR territory before, but they won't listen. Troopers and Rangers have been dying here for more than 5 years while the families sit pretty behind that damn wall. People back home don't listen. They don't care. Senators, Brahmin barons, folks who are just trying to make it from day to day. It's been so many years that people forget about it. conscription brings in fresh troops to die here every month, like it's routine. And even if we hold this dam, what then? Are we gonna send the NCR's men and women to die here for another 5 years? 10? Patrol the whole length of the Colorado for hundreds of miles? Holding this dam, it'll be the death of us. Creating fear and instability among the troopers without causing harm. It's the only thing I could think of to shake things up. It took some people getting killed to realize I'd gone too far. I had to stop. First thing that comes to mind is to turn me in. But that might not be the best play, all things considered. Even if your heart's in the right place, I reckon it might do a lot more harm than good. Fair enough. You want to do?
Okay. I'll do my best.
That doesn't belong to you. Thief! That doesn't belong to you.
Looks like we booted the Legion out of Nelson. About damn time. Don't tell the troopers, but the grub here is way better than the mess tent. Looks like we booted the Legion out of Nelson. About damn time. Hard to believe this place used to be a luxury resort, huh? President Kimball was a soldier's soldier. It's up to us to make the Legion pay for what they did.
Hello.
I've got some bad news. I messed up. Made a mistake. I thought I could help us get out of here, but it didn't work out.
Well then.
I messed up. Made a mistake. I thought I could help us get out of here, but it didn't work out.
Hey, morning.
Rangers get injured all the time. It's part of the job.
President Kimball was a soldier's soldier. It's up to us to make the Legion pay for what they did.
Looks like we booted the Legion out of Nelson. About damn time.
Monster of the East, huh? Well, I've got the Monster of the West in my holster right now. Hope I get to introduce them.
Somewhere along the way, something broke inside me. I couldn't find its way out of this misery. I wrestled with it. It took me down a dark road. Somewhere along the way, something broke inside me. I couldn't find
Hey.
its way out of this desert. I wrestled with it. It took me down a dark road. I wish I could explain it to you. The old chief's frightened me into
Looks like we booted the... That shot came from the chief's office. Hard to believe this place used to be a luxury resort, huh?
Another meal. Cool.
Chief, why did you do it?
I think this guy right here might be Legion. Yeah, somehow got into Camp Gulf.
Wish I could have been there to see Caesar die. Y'all sure are a big old hero. I gotta write my mama and tell her I met you. They're mostly pretty nice. Poindexter showed me how to make fireworks. Raz kind of scares me sometimes, but I don't mind. He's had a hard life.
I've been hearing some rumors from the embassy that Mr. House has gone quiet all of a sudden. Nice work dealing with Caesar. I've been here since the first push into Vegas. Back in the day, this camp was the hotspot for conflicts with the Legion, Raider tribes, you name it. These days, I spend most of my time trying to beat a little discipline into the soldiers under my command. They've gotten soft with no action. Yeah, well, somebody has to wrangle those washouts and losers. Somebody's got to turn them into a real fighting force. Disappointed. We call them the Misfits for a reason. They're undisciplined, lazy, and they have absolutely no esprit de corps. The squad leader's got some promise, kid named Mags. But as for the rest, I don't see much hope. I'm going to make them shape up if it kills me, though. Or them, for that matter. You're welcome to try. Hell, maybe they'll listen to somebody they don't see as an authority figure.
I'm assuming you aren't associated with the Army or the Range. That seems highly illogical. What reason would he have for doing... This is an unexpected variable. I had hoped to coast on an easy wave of mediocrity to a cushy government pension. Your insults are both unhelpful and unwanted. I'll thank you to keep them to yourself. As you wish.
Nelson's back in our hands. Y'all sure are big old... To me? I'll tell you what I think this squad needs. A little more basic human niceness. That's right. Folks just don't talk to other folks. And everybody's always cross with each other. That'd be swell. Only if they knew the idea came from me, they probably wouldn't take you serious no more. So maybe you ought to think about it first. And I sure hope you're more convincing than I...
You've managed to become extraordinarily well-liked by the top brass.
Oh shit, here comes the... Like I said...
We don't talk too much, Mo. Well, Hanrahan's a big pussy, ain't good for shit in a fight. And Mags, well, shit, maybe you're right. Guess I ought to give him a shot.
I hear Caesar's dead, and we've got you to... Yeah, what about it? I told you we... Hell of a battle at Nelson. Not much to tell, really. I grew up in New Reno, joined up, took my shot at being a ranger, didn't make it, so I'm stuck with this crew of jokers. Gee, I don't know. Maybe because I'm saddled with the worst damn unit in the NC... Yeah, I mean, no. They're okay people, but they don't care, you know? They don't have any ambition, no drive. They're slacking off, and that reflects badly on me. You really think so? Hell, I guess it's worth a shot.
You've managed to be... in a strictly official capacity, no. However, as I am by far the most intelligent and resourceful figure on this base, I feel it's safe to say the soldiers here look up to me. You're trying to appeal to my ego. I must admit it's an effective tactic. All right, I'll help. But only because I want to see if it's even possible.
Y'all sure are big ol' hero. Boy, the squad sure is working together a lot better now. I think we're gonna be A-okay.
Hell yeah.
Not like I even voted for him, but losing the president's a hell of a... Disappointed.
Wish I could have been there to see...
Alright, well that's that. I really don't want to do this one. Let's go do this real quick. Especially since fuck the Muertas.
It's a good shot a bad place if you love terrible things and people.
Good to see you. Carlitos, huh? Yeah. Good to see you again. Having you tonight is my pleasure. Go all the way down to the vault's main game room. Take the hallway to your left, and then the first room on the left.
do you mind? I'm trying to drink myself to the ground right here. Scram. What did you say? I mean, Joanna sent you. Please, tell me, is she alright? When did you see her? What does she have to say? And then she has to know. I'm ready to help. I'm not even scared of Caccino and all those fuckers. Joanna and I are dead.
Shame about the fighting at the Tops. It's got the best patrons around here, hands down.
You know what? Forget hear me outs. Let's rate if they're worth the UTI or not.
I've heard that Securitrons are nastier than ever.
I don't want... If they're worth the UTI. I mean, you don't have to worry about it as much.
What a shame.
Fuck yeah. Why am I so slow?
No way I'm sticking around here. No way I'm sticking around here. All right, just my imagination. No way I'm sticking around here.
That's some shit right there.
We good? We good. Yeah, I don't remember what Facebook group it was, but there was someone I saw that was posting like Skyrim
Looks like trouble.
What Dazzle, no. Hey, baby, I need to go have a chat with this farmer, Trent Bascom, over in the sharecropper farms about that water thing I've been boring you with. Hope I didn't wake you when I left. Back in a while. Okay. I lost my train of thought. Oh, yeah, if like men from Skyrim were hot enough to risk the UTI. Which like it was on a scale of like yes, if I had a cure disease potion only to rob them, and hell no.
Hey, sexy lady. Looking for a good time?
And the one I remember seeing most recently was the Jarl of Falkreath. That dude. It's kind of really a dick.
Hey there. What? Look. Hey, what's... Hey, what... Hey, what... He does? Wait. No. You sound so sure. But the Emeritus will want us dead. To be free, let Carlitos know that we'll be... Thank you.
Just as a warning, my covert bandaging skills are a little rusty.
Whack.
Hello and welcome.
Hmm. So basically the only reason I'm like wanting to finish this out today is because I really want to start streaming Knights of the Old Republic. Cause I've never beaten it. and I've only gotten variable parts through it.
I hear we straightened up a band of thugs in Freeside.
Hey, it's you. What's the news? She is? Listen, I'll meet you there between midnight and dawn. We could use some backup. These guys in Freeside, good shots, right? They owe me big time. Tell them... She'll have to go disguised. Gamora's packed around midnight, and the bouncers won't... Damn it! You're gonna leave me hanging, huh? Don't know how else I can...
I mean, I'll go take care of it, dude. Bill.
I'll tell. Tell everyone back home about how the NCR deals with wild thugs.
Hey.
Oh, cool. I'm just invisible. 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 Do, 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 do.
Hey.
Do, do. Do, 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 do. Do, do.
Hey. What?
This place smells like booze and sex. That's why I always come back.
Did I break the quest?
Hey, sexy lady. Looking for a good time?
Oh, I had to go talk to the people in dudes at Freeside. Right.
Move along.
What's your problem? Stop by Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs, man. Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs.
I think I'm just gonna cut my losses and say quest broke. Yeah, quest broke. Let's go see Hoover Dam.
Wish I could have been there to see Caesar die. What an asshole. Morning.
Good, you made it. I've been receiving reports about the savior of the NCR for a while now and wanted to meet you myself. You've proven yourself especially capable, and right now I can use all the capable people I can get. Crocker gets handed the fluff missions that no one else wants to do. When people need something really important done, they come to me. Usually I dispatch one or more rangers to see these things through, but I'm a little short-handed at the moment. Think you're up for a real mission? Since the majority of my men are on assignment dealing with the Legion, I need someone to handle other matters that have arisen. Make no mistake, there's a battle coming, and I intend to make sure there are no loose ends when the time comes. One such loose end is a gang known as the Great Khans. Have you heard of them? Then I don't need to tell you that they can be a pain in the ass. The NCR has a rather sordid history with them, and I'm concerned that we'll find them aiding our enemies when the Legion attack comes. That is, unless we get to them first. I want you to visit them in their canyons to the far west and make sure they're in no shape to... They're just another gang of raiders as far as I'm concerned. Don't fool yourself. I've dealt with enough of these gangs. I can't lend you any troops, but I've already sent word to Quartermaster. You'll have to pay for what you take, however. We can't afford to give away... Then you'll need to make sure none of them are left. Good. Just...
Didn't I already just take... Didn't I already take care of the Great Khans? Didn't I, like, fail Oh My Papa or something?
can't believe President Kimball is dead. Give me a shot if you need anything.
Sure.
Hey.
You're becoming quite the political... Name's Regis. I'm Papa...
The Legion and the NCR have mobilized their forces at Hoover Dam. It'll be time soon.
Okay. Do my best. We're not moving as many.
What? What have you done? You like... No!
Haven't seen a follower around here in years.
Watch out! No!
I guess they can't. I'm getting midday sleepy. I'd say take a nap then.
Looks like break time's over.
Cool, didn't want to do it, but I decided to kill Papa instead of going through with his quest. Woe is me, etc., etc.
Hello?
I love that I can trust Fedora to update and shut down when I ask it to.
Yes. Did you have an update on the cons?
For real, for real.
Good riddance. We've had reports for years that they're the ones who supply the fiends with In any event, no one will miss them. We've had some disturbing reports recently concerning the Omertas. Our intelligence has discovered that high-ranking members of the Omerta... We haven't been able to determine whom they've been meeting with, but if it's... I need you to uncover what they're up to and... I wouldn't dismiss it that lightly, but it's nothing we need to get involved with for now. Good work, I suppose. Now that that's out of the way, let's see. Mr. House was a concern, but someone... Oh, that reminds me. The brass have been throwing around the idea of having the president visit the dam for a while now, to rally the troops and boost morale and such. With our recent achievements, they finally feel secure enough to stage... Several years ago, we managed to wrest the Helios 1 solar power station. It was a crushing victory, but no one's heard a peep. Recently, we've had scouts go missing in an area west of Helios, and I want you to find... Don't even think about it. Any Brotherhood survivors likely harbor a deep... Any other objections? Maybe you'd like to bring them... A fair question, and one I've had our strategists think about. With the Brotherhood, that's their obsessive attachment. I'm willing to bet that wherever they're hiding, there's a working reactor powering... Detonate that reactor, and we can...
Hey.
Well, that's all I can do for the Republic.
What's up? Huh, back to the tomb.
Is it true?
Something's gotta itch, something's gotta itch.
Heard there was some excitement in one of the casinos on the strip. Bunch of people got hurt when some nuts started attacking people.
Yeah, some nut. Totally not me.
Come out if you dare. Don't make me come looking for you.
I'm gonna be so real.
Let's bleed this fool.
None of y'all want this smoke.
Come on.
Free side is up.
You like that?
I am really just deciding to burn bridges. Oh wait, I just realized something. Thanks,
There's no
Rex.
escape now.
Oh, good buddy. I forgot New Vegas was cool and let you have multiple companions as long as it's a human and non-human.
The recent disturbance at the Tops has been resolved. Do not be afraid to patronize.
What's up? You have quite the menagerie at your disposal. You can get the posse down to small...
Oh, never mind then. Well, to Jacobstown.
I assume this... It's neural degradation. Biomed gel can only preserve a living brain for so long, so you'll need to find a replacement. I haven't left Jacobstown in years, but there was one woman in no... Aside from her, I know that the Fiends and Caesar's Legion fight along... Very well. Big brain on this one. All right, let's see. Damn. Heavy amounts of the chemicals used in the drug Turbo are present. Transplanting this brain will make... Have a seat. Again, you inter...
Cool.
Bother someone else.
All right, I literally have nothing else I want to do. Therefore, let's get to the Battle of Hoover Dam.
Move along.
What's up? Back in your good...
Hmm.
Are you ready to head for... Well, some of Mr. House's projections predict one of the mitigating contingencies he... Just seems like it might help keep things stable when we go into... Wonderful.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only at Mick and...
I hear we...
If things don't go well at the dam, all of our efforts here... Why should we support Vegas? They've locked free... Wow. Whatever you have planned must be... I refuse to put my people at risk. If the NC... That is somewhat reassuring, but we still don't have the we already experience regular supply shortages. Opening our... It is indeed our duty to teach... I think I see... If this plan will bring us one step closer to... So long as you keep us supplied, we will stay in the Mojave to provide...
Straightened up a band of thugs in Freeside.
Only at Mick and Ralph's.
Okay, game, there was no reason for that.
Are you ready to head for the... Great! So I've been looking over Mr. House's force. It turns out there are two ways we can win this thing. You could route the dam's power output to the facility under Fortification Hill. That'll restart its reactor, just like you did with the Lucky 38. That'll wake up the Securitron army you left on standby and give us enough force to push... The other option is destroy the dam's generators. Without those, you don't have to decide yet. For now, all you have to... Good luck!
You must get to the control room and install the override chip.
Whoa!
Stop right there. No one is... You shouldn't be here. Friend or... Get out of here already. Damn.
Hi! Nice to see you again. So, we can... That'll activate a certain army of... Yes! I'm unlocking the East Power Plant. Hit the manual switch.
Let's get going.
Here we go. Check your fire. Retching. Had enough. Here we go.
You for joining the mailing list.
Hey, thank you for the follow. Yibba. No, it's a spam bot. Damn, that's so unfortunate. I thought it was going to be someone nice. I thought it was going to be a new person, but nope. Just had to be a spam bot.
an envoy of Vegas, yet you carry yourself for battle. If so, you cannot truly be of that city of cowards. We shall see how brave you are when nailed to the walls of Hoover Dam. You die, coward.
You'll pay for that! Had enough?
So, rushing water. Couple Nuka-Colas, why not? Med-X, Implant, GRX, and Psycho. Thanks, Swiffledorf Giuseppe.
You've laid down today, a damn long time. And the screams of those Legion bastards as they kick dirt running east like a choir of angels to my ears. Speaking of, that crazy light show over the fort? What the fuck was that? Some kind of thumb of God you called down? Amazing. Fucking amazing. Could use 100 of you. Just scatter you over the east like jacks. Give those plum fucks the what for. And, well, these boys with you? Guess it ain't no secret how you, I say, can you ask them to put their weapons down? Was just reaching in my coat. I would sooner spit on the grave of my dead mother than let some courier walk the wasteland fuck talk to me like that. Who the hell do you think you are? Looking to cash your chips to the sound of NCR? Look, I know you're riding high right now, but let me tell you, you ain't pissing on me right now. You've been far enough west, I'm guessing, to know how far that claw stretches. You want me to make tracks out of here? Head back west? Tail between our legs? No. I came Figured as much. Over here.
I was just sleeping and I dreamed I was alone using my PC, but someone put my hand on my scalp and I jolted awake. That's super weird. Also, yay! I ate General Oliver.
I found some code snippets in one of Mr. House's databanks that will let me, reprogram my personality to be a little more assertive, basically. So that's what I'm going to be doing, and it's going to take me a while, so it'll seem like I'm offline. But don't worry, everything will be okay. I've updated the Securitron's targeting parameters, so they know what to do. Vegas will be protected. So that's where I'll be, off making a few changes. And I guess I'll see you around. We accomplished a lot together. It was fun. Take care.
Hell yeah.
So the courier who had
No
cheated
gods,
death
no
in the
masters.
cemetery outside Good Springs cheated death once again, and the Mojave Wasteland was forever changed. The courier, with the aid of Yes Man, drove both the Legion and the NCR from Hoover Dam, securing New Vegas's independence from both factions. With Mr. House out of the picture, part of the Securitron army was diverted to the Strip to keep order. Any chaos on the streets was ended. Quickly. Chaos became uncertainty, then acceptance with minimal loss of life. New Vegas assumed its position as an independent power in the Mojave. Supporting the ideals of independence, the courier was recognized as the woman responsible for a truly free New Vegas. She ensured that Mr. House's tyranny was broken, and that neither Caesar's Legion nor NCR would ever gain control over New Vegas.
Tabitha and Rhonda went east, through Caesar's land. Occasionally, tales of their exploits found their way back west, though few believed them. Eventually, the stories concerning the duo were collected and published, and proved to be quite popular with children.
Still grappling with self-doubt over his usefulness in the face of old age, Raul was never able to find peace with himself.
No.
Eventually, he left the Mojave and assumed a new name, as he had done so many times before.
Though the wasteland became anarchic after Hoover Dam, the Boomers' display of power dissuaded fortune seekers from attempting to penetrate Nellis.
Veronica put her moral sensibilities aside and supported the Brotherhood's new campaign of aggression as best she could. Yet, deep down, she understood that it meant their end would surely be soon to follow.
Their leaders destroyed by the courier, the fiends scattered throughout the wasteland. Without the organization of Motor Runner, Cook, Violet, and Driver Nephi, they were easy prey.
After the courier ensured New Vegas remained free, the followers found that independent Vegas was even more unstable and violent than before. Old Mormon Fort became excessively burdened by the influx of patients, struggling to provide even the most basic of services.
With New Vegas's independence formally declared, Goodsprings thrived. More travelers stopped by Goodsprings on their way to and from the Strip, and the locals grew prosperous from the traffic.
After generations of being beaten down, the great Khans were finally broken by the courier. Those few who avoided the courier's wrath moved north into the wilderness of Idaho, where they tried once more to rebuild.
With no cure for the Nightkin schizophrenia in sight, the disgruntled Nightkin left Jacobstown. Without a treatment, their insanity grew. The crazed Nightkin terrorized the wasteland, and Jacobstown suffered repeated reprisals from mutant-hating humans. In the end, the surviving mutants abandoned Jacobstown entirely, its existence quickly forgotten by the rest of the wasteland.
With the king dead and most of their gang slain by the courier, the remaining kings fled the area, never to be heard from again.
Revitalized by Violetta's brain, Rex eventually learned to balance the memories of his old life with Violetta's experiences among the brutal fiends. His mind had difficulty adjusting, but Rex eventually found peace with his new, more vicious self.
Shaped up by the courier's advice, the Misfits distinguished themselves during the Legion's attack on Camp Golf. Mags was finally promoted to sergeant, and the rest of the Misfits received an official commendation. They continued to serve with distinction for many years.
Though Novak was a low-priority target for the Legion, many of Novak's citizens died in its defense. In the weeks that followed, several bright followers returned to Novak to help restore its defenses, allowing it to remain independent of NCR.
After Hoover Dam, the leaderless powder gangers at the correctional facility vanished into the wastes, leaving the prison empty. The correctional facility became another abandoned ruin in the wasteland, its carcass occasionally picked over by enterprising prospectors.
Armed with a wide array of improvised explosives and stolen weapons, the Vault 19 powder gang tormented the Mojave wasteland for years. Citizens of the NCR were favorite targets, and they always suffered the worst fates.
Prim Slim proves to be an able-minded, if not able-bodied, sheriff for Prim. And due to his slow speed, some crooks get away without a scratch. But Prim continues to prosper under his watchful, robotic eye. And so the courier's road came to an end, for now. In the new world of the Mojave Wasteland, fighting continued, blood was spilled, and many lived and died just as they had in the old world. Because war never changes.
War never changes. All right, cool. So I'm done with the main thing of New Vegas. Now, my cannibal character will still be coming back in order to do the rest of the DLCs, because I still need to do Honest Hearts, Old World Blues, and Lonesome Road. Old World Blues is kind of pointless to do, simply because there's no human enemies to really eat, so that's gonna be kind of whatever. But Honest Hearts, I'm planning on doing as much as I can and then slaughtering everyone, so that way I can consume Joshua Graham. And then Lonesome Road, I have to eat Ulysses. But that being said, that's probably not going to be for a bit. It has been the final course of the Feast of Champions. And now for a long-running series, I'm going to be trying to do Knights of the Old Republic. And hopefully I can get through that. Because I've tried a few times before and end up just kind of not finishing it. So that being said, though, I think I'm going to call this stream here. Unless anyone wants me to do something else. And if that be the case, then I'll just stop and restart the stream for something else. No. All right. Thank you all so much for joining me